Okay, guys, let's start the session. Shall we start the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, guys. Good morning, everyone. In yesterday's session, we talked about the how, what is Python, what is the history of the Python, right? How Python being into the world, right? Now, can you tell me who created the Python framework? Who created the Python framework? Who created
Good
Python
one,
framework?
Python.
Yes. And where is working currently now?
Microsoft.
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 Right. Can you know, I mean, which year Microsoft, I mean, which year Python has been introduced or launched?
1990.
1991.
One.
1991. Can you tell me one of the biggest app where most of the users are being use this app as a backend? What is the
Instagram.
app name?
Instagram.
Instagram, Google.
Instagram, Google, Dropbox, Spotify, everyone are being used, right? Even Google also being used. Can you tell me who did the web scraping or web scrolling using Python first person? Any idea? Which company did it? Which company
Google.
did it? Google. Very good. Okay. Now in today, let me okay, before I ask you what Python is, let me ask you something different. How many of you watched YouTube yesterday?
Myself.
Yes, myself.
Only two?
Myself.
Only two? Okay. How many of you ordered food from either Zomato or Swiggy or let's say something you have ordered from Zipto, Blinkit or anything yesterday? Okay. Now how many of you used
Yes, yes.
ChatGPT yesterday? How
I
many of
used
you
Myself.
chat?
Microsoft. Yesterday.
Okay.
Me
Okay.
too.
Me too. Now, very good. Now, let me ask you one simple question. Just now, also my home, I know, in my home just now, I think we got something order from Jepto, if I'm not wrong. My wife has ordered Jepto from something from Jepto just now. Okay, let me ask one simple question. How many of you unlocked, how many of you unlocked your phone using either Face ID or fingerprint?
Myself.
Yes, only
Myself.
one. Only
Almost
one.
everyone. Almost everyone.
Everyone, sir. Everyone.
Everyone.
Almost everyone. Right. How many of you search something in Google after ChatGPT and all? I think no one is searching, no one is using Google that much, if I'm not wrong. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
first of all, I would like to say big congratulations to everyone. Do you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
So without realizing all of you guys, you have already started using Python in your daily life. Python is not just a programming language. It is the language behind many intelligent applications that make our life easier. What is that? It is the language behind many intelligent applications that make our life is easier. Right. So that is how the Python logo is here. The logo in the middle center is the Python logo. Think of Python is the brain that connects all these AI application together. These dots connected to the different AI applications like automation, AI agents, computer vision, natural language processing, recommendation systems, and all. Right. Are able to follow me, guys? Are able to follow me? So imagine this Python logo is a human brain. What is the Python logo is here? Human brain.
Right.
Your brain doesn't only help you study, it help you recognize faces, understand the language, make decisions, remember things, learn from mistake. Similarly, the way how brain works, right? So our brain recognize the faces. For example, if you see your some of your friend after 10 years, right? Your classmate probably met him after 10 years or 20 years. Will you remember? Will you remember? Your school friend. For example, most of you guys are freshers. just now passed out of the college, maybe your 10th classmate, I've met him after 6, 7 years. Will you able to remember him? Will you able to recall him? Will you able to remember him? Yes,
Difficult
sir.
to
No?
remember.
Yes, sir.
Difficult to remember, but at least few of them I remember, right?
Right.
But
Yes.
at least you may not able to recall him exactly, but he may felt something like I've seen him, somewhere I've seen him, but I met with him somewhere. But at least you can think like that, right, Abhishek?
Right. Right, sir.
Right. Right. So as a human, you can understand multiple languages. Probably as a human, you can understand English language, Hindi language, maybe your local language. You can make a decision, right? For example, okay, your father has given you 20,000 rupees. What will you do? What will you do? Will you able to make a decision? Right. So remember things. We can remember a lot many things. We can as a human, we can learn from the mistakes. Similarly, Python is not AI itself. Similarly, Python is not an AI itself. Python is a language. What is a Python? Is a programming language that helps developers build AI systems. What it does? Python is the language that helps developer build the AI system. Right. So Python is the language through which we teach computers to think. So first one, what is the first one, guys? What is the first one?
Machine
What is the
Machine
learning.
first
learning.
one? Machine learning. The first one is a machine learning.
Machine
Second is the
learning.
natural, not motion learning. It is a machine learning. Okay, Manu. Natural language processing, computer vision, recommendation system, and automation and AI agent. So first one is the machine learning. Train models to predict outcome. Suppose, let me ask you. Suppose, okay, let me ask you. How many of you freshers here? How many of you freshers here? Only one. Please raise your hands. Please raise your hands. Only three, four. Only four, five. Only five, six. Only six. Only six. That means remaining everyone are experienced people. Am I right? Only six. Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you one question. Kalyan, are you fresher, right?
Yes,
Kalyan.
sir.
Suppose, assume that tomorrow morning you have an exam. Tomorrow morning you have an exam.
Okay, sir.
Which branch you are from BTech?
Yes, sir.
Which branch? Which branch in
Artificial
BTech?
intelligence and data science, sir.
Okay, assume that tomorrow you have an exam on, let's say there is a topic called natural language processing. Which
What?
subjects you have? Which subjects you have? Can you tell me one subject name? One subject
Python,
name.
big data.
Okay, let's say tomorrow morning you have a Python exam, as you are teaching the Python, right? Tomorrow morning a Python exam, right?
Okay.
So you studied for 6 hours. Your friend is studied only for 30 minutes. Now tell me, who is likely to score more? Who is likely to make or score more marks? Who is likely to get more marks? Is the person who studied 6 hours or the person who just studied 30 minutes?
30 minutes, sir.
Oh, the person who studied 30 minutes, you get good, I mean, more marks compared to the person who studied 6 hours. Am I right, Kalya?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why? Why?
Why? Why means
Come on, why? Generally, the person who studied more will get more marks. Why? Because your brain learn from experience. Machine learning does the exactly the same. Machine learning does the exactly the same. Right, right. Now let me one real example. I mean, so we explain the basic example, but let me talk about one simple example. Now, will you get to know who is going to pass the exam in the class? Will you get to know who is going to get a job? In a classroom, we have 60 students. I mean, will you able to know who is going to get a job or not? So as you're a final year student, just now pass the exam. right? We'll able to get to know who is going to get the job immediately.
No.
We can get the probability. We can predict based on his previous behavior and whatever he scores and whatever he's having knowledge. We can predict at least probability.
Okay, forget about the probability, just simple to say. Okay, let me tell you, anyone have taken loans? Anyone played, will you get to know who is going to who is going to win the match tomorrow? Let's say we have a match between India versus England, right? Now, will you able to get to know who is going to win the match?
No, sir.
No.
We
No.
can predict in some scenarios, right?
Will you able to predict at least, Deepak?
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
The-
we can predict.
You can predict. How do you predict? On what basis you will predict?
Past
On
record
different
Previous team
conditions.
performance and
When
based
second.
on
on
the
players,
basis of previous trend.
Uh,
players
suppose,
present who is the
suppose,
player.
suppose, who is going to win? Who is going to win the match? What is the possibility? India versus IND versus ENG, England. ENG means England. So what is the possibility? Either win or
Loss.
loss. Lost, right? Only two possibilities. So how do you check? Are you going to check manually everything? Right? Instead of manual checking, what do? You say based on the who is playing the batsman's team condition. Can I use a word called team condition?
Yes,
Yes.
Team condition. Next one, pitch,
Strength of
right?
players.
Weather.
Weather condition and
Yes. What
ground.
else? That is the ground is nothing but pitch, right?
Yeah, pitch will come in that. Yeah.
Team condition, pitch, weather. What else? Come on. Most of you guys are cricket players, right? What else? Abhishek, what else?
So toss also
Play-
plays a major impact.
Yes,
Yes.
toss. Okay. Next. Next. Team condition means who is playing and everything, batting, bowling condition,
Right, right.
everything. Pitch means ground. Weather means right, toss. And what else? Right? These are the four things, right? Only. Right. Based on these four things, can I say that? So, like, how do you know? Probably you have seen lot of matches, similar condition in the past, right? Right? So then Python learns. Simple to say here, Python learns after feeding into the Python thousands of hundreds, thousand not possible, hundreds of matches, hundreds of matches, right into Python. Previous matches, similar condition, who won, what happened, whether like this, pitch and everything, team condition, right? What Python learn? Python start learns, uh, probability to India win, probability to um, probability to England win. It will learn, and after learning, when new match happens, when new match happens, right? Python predict who is going to win. Who is going to win? Python predict who is going to win. This is how example, right? Python predict who is going to win, either India or England. This is a theory or layman example, right? Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But if I teach this example, will you able to clear the interview? You understand the concept. Will you able to clear the interview? Will you able to work in the real world?
No,
No. What you need to, in order to get the real world experience, what you need an example which best fits for you in the real world. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no? So now
Yes, sir.
let me take an
Yes,
example,
sir.
one simple bank example. So this is a real example. I'm taking the real world example, the bank example. So what I suppose Suppose a bank wants to approve a loan. Approve a loan. Suppose, Abhishek, you want to buy a house. Will you able to pay the cash directly?
No, I'll have to take the loan.
You have to take the loan. You want to buy a car. Will you able to pay the entire cash?
No.
Suppose
Partial
you
amount
want
has to be taken as loan.
you yeah, you want to buy an iPhone, right? You should have to take the loan, right?
Right.
You want to, let's assume that you are about to marriage. Again, for the marriage expense, you need to take a loan.
Right.
So that means without loan, our life will not go further. Agree?
Right.
So once you get a job, only three things in your life, Abhishek. One is about your EMI, second is about your manager headache, third is your wife headache. That's it, nothing else. Am I right? Just joking, guys. Don't mind. Okay. So similarly, now a bank wants to approve a loan. Like, right. So what banks? So now banks only Abhishek is the only customer, Dinesh? No, right? Like
No.
Abhishek, we have thousands of customer or lakhs of the customer. Do you think is it possible to check manually? So whether Dinesh is eligible to get a loan, whether Abhishek is eligible to get a loan, whether is Anand is eligible to get a loan, or something like Bala Vishwanath is able to get a loan, or Vishnu is able to get a loan. Is it possible to check manually?
No.
Definitely not
No.
possible. Instead of manually checking, so we use salary variable. Without salary, we'll able to get a loan?
No.
No.
No. Suppose I have a own business. Now I'm running KSR data vision. If I'm not filing GST, if I'm not filing taxes, right? Everything I'm taking in the form of cash, hard cash. Now, if I go to a bank, hey, I'm running KSR Data Vision company, give me a loan. Do you think we'll be able to give a loan?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Definitely no. I need to show. Now tell me, I am running a KSR Data Vision. You are working in Microsoft. Who will get the loan?
Microsoft guy.
The person who is working. That means salary plays a vital role. Even I am running a business of KSR. Still, if I'm able to get a loan, if I'm able to get a salary, then I would also get the loan as like as you, right? That means salary plays an important role. That means salary plays an important role. Right. Next one is credit score. Credit score. Next one is job. Next one is income. So we have four variables. So we have four variables. Like what is the credit score? So whether you are able to, what credit score tell, it will tell you behavior of the customer. So like suppose, uh, who will I take a name? Who cannot get feel? Let me take Manu. Kencha, are you there, Kencha?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Don't take personal. Are you married?
No, yes.
Yes. As you're married, everything is done. No problem. Now, if I tell also. Before marriage, your wife, family would have been inquired about you, right?
Obviously.
Obviously, right. If someone told you about negative, majority of people mention negative about either you or your family. Your wife family is ready to marry you,
No.
right? Right? Definitely no. That is the credibility, right? That is the behavior, right? Similarly, in finance industry also, if you want to get a loan, bank will check your credibility, our ability, whether Dinesh is able to repay the loan or not, whether Rajita is able to repay the loan or not, whether Pravalika is able to repay the loan or not. That's how they will check. Now, finally, job is also important. Income is also important. So now tell me, what is the difference between income and salary? What is the difference between income and salary? What is the difference between income and salary?
Salary for employees, income for anybody, like anyone. Like suppose it's a
Anyway,
business.
don't you think salaried people have another income source?
Yes, they might be coming from
Yes.
rental income or else
Multiple,
some other freelancing,
multiple.
multiple
Multiple
source
source.
of income. Yeah.
Multiple source, right? Like, right, you may have, already bought a house. Probably you'll get a rent every month on the house. Right? Could be possible, right? So finally, right, we have these are the based on this variable, these are the variables are column. So the bank feeds thousands of previous customers information, previous customer records into Python. Right? Right? What Python does? Python learns good customers, bad customers. Right. After learning all, when new customer comes, when a new customer comes, Python predict whether approve or reject the loan. Python predicts whether approve or reject the loan without any human help. Without any human. That is called machine learning. That is called machine learning. Am I right? Understand? Example. Are you clear with the example, guys? Anyone doubt about the example?
No, sir.
Anyone doubt about the example? Now let me ask another example. Netflix. Probably everyone are. Have you watched ever Netflix?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. What kind of movies you watch? Probably you can watch action movies, comedy. What else? Thriller, romantic. What
Horror, sir.
Python does? Horror. Yes. Python observe your watching habits. Tomorrow, Netflix recommends you another action movie. Did anyone manually choose in it?
No.
Definitely no. Who did it? Who did it? In the
Python.
backend?
Python did it.
Not Python, sir. Machine learning did.
Machine learning. Yeah, machine learning by Python.
So machine learning is nothing but learning from previous experience as exactly like as humans. As exactly like as humans. If I ask you in one line, what is machine learning? What do you say? In one line, one word. What do you say? What do you say? Come on.
History
Learn
of
What?
the
from
pattern.
experience.
Machine learning is
History
subset
of
of
the
AI.
pattern, sir.
Sorry? Sorry,
Learning
boss.
History of
from
the
the
pattern.
Experience.
historical data.
Learning from previous experience, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Simple to say. Can I say learning from where? Previous experience.
Previous
That
experience.
is what the machine learning. Any questions, any doubt about this? Definitely no. Now, like the way how like you and me, how we learning from our mistakes, that's how machine learning also learning from the experience, right? Now, any questions, any doubt? Next one is natural language processing. Okay, what is the second one?
NLP.
Natural like
Natural
natural lang
language processing.
natural language processing. So it is also very, very important concept, guys. Natural language processing is the backbone, is the prerequisite topic for your generative AI, for your AI agents and agentic AI. Without NLP, natural language processing, it will be difficult to understand the subject. So I would recommend you, it is a natural language processing, very, very important concept. Right. Can computer understand English? Let me ask a simple question. Can
No,
computer understand
no.
English? Why?
No.
It understands the binary code.
It a computer can understand only 0 and 1.
One.
Then how ChatGPT is talking with us? How does Google Translate work? How does Alexa understand play music? How?
Because of NLP.
Because of NLP. Imagine your grandmother. I mean, which language most of the people speaks here? Which language? Most of the people,
Telugu.
Abhishek,
Telugu.
which language you speak?
English, Hindi, Marathi.
English,
Two
Hindi,
different.
Marathi. Okay. Let's say, Kalyan, which language do you speak?
Telugu, English, sir.
Okay, let me ask you a simple question. Kalyan, your grandmother speaks which language?
Telugu, sir.
Okay. Kalyan's grandmother speaks Telugu. Your friend, like Abhishek, speaks Hindi. So now tell me, your grandmother can understand Abhishek's language or vice versa? Will it happen?
No, sir.
Your grandmother speaks only Telugu. Abhishek speaks either English or Hindi. Do you think your grandmother can understand Abhishek's language, or do you think Abhishek can understand your grandmother's language?
Maybe, sir.
How? You don't know Telugu, right?
No, actually, they don't know the one common language.
They don't have one common language. That means it is difficult. Then what is going to happen to talk? I mean, Abhishek talk to your grandmother.
Translator.
You become the translator. Who is the translator here?
The person who knows both the
Person.
language.
That here in this case, in our example,
NLP.
not NLP,
NLP.
Kalyan.
Sir.
Right. Right. Your grandmother says, I am hungry. You translate in Hindi. What do you translate? I am hungry. What do you translate in Hindi? What do you call in Hindi? I am hungry. Abhishek, what do you call in Hindi?
मुझे भूख लगा है.
मुझे भूख लगी है या मैं भूख
मुझे
लगी.
भूख लगा something. That translator is called as the NLP. The translator called as the NLP.
NLP.
Yes, right. Python helps computers to understand English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Japanese, French, and everything. Right? So already we know that ChatGPT, Google Translate, Grammarly, Gmail Smart Reply, Alexa, Siri, customer chatbots. These are some of the examples of the translators. NLP teach. What is the definition? What is the definition? Suppose if I ask you a definition, NLP teaches computers how to read, understand, and respond to human language. NLP teaches computers how to read, understand, and respond to human language. That is what the NLP does. Am I right? Are you clear about this? Are you clear about this? So NLP basically handles what data? What kind of data NLP handles? Do you think NLP can handle image data? Do you think NLP can handle audio? Do you think NLP can handle text data? Do you think NLP can handle video data?
Text based.
Yes, sir. All kind of data. I think it can handle.
NLP can handle
Only
only
text data.
text.
Text data.
Only text. What data? What kind of
Text
data?
data.
Only text.
Text data.
Now, as in the generative AI world, as in the AI agent world, agentic AI world, are we playing with only the text? No, right? We are also
No.
generating the images, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you one simple question. So, how many of you unlock your mobile using your
Face
face?
recognition.
Almost everyone.
Now,
Almost everyone nowadays.
almost everyone. How does your phone recognize your faces? Is anybody there in your phone choose to check your photo is correct or wrong? Is anybody sitting in your phone, inside of your phone, checking manually?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
NLP is there.
How?
No, sir.
How? No. So Python compares eyes, nose, mouth, face, distance within milliseconds. That is the way computer vision can help us. Suppose, let me ask a simple question. Suppose your mother sees you from 200 meters away. Do you think she can identify you? Or do you think she can recognize you?
Yes, sir. 200 meters. Yeah, definitely, sir.
Maybe recognize,
Mostly
but
aged people,
like
they may
not
not.
confirm.
It all depend on their eyesight.
Let's say, what is your age, Kencha, Deepak? Maybe 20, 30?
30, yes.
Yes,
Your
sir.
mother age would be around 50, 55?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Now, do you think your mother will able to recognize you? You are 200 meters away.
It's difficult, sir. Yeah. She used to tell, like, I cannot recognize the
If she's a
She
object. It
cannot
is
say
little
confirm.
far.
because if eyes is very clear and everything in the case. Example, yes or no?
Actually, she'll recognize, but not confirm that that is me. Like,
Maybe they can say that she immediately say, "My son is coming, my daughter is coming," like that, right?
yeah, like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. How she can recognize it? Because the human brain recognizes the face. Similarly, Python teaches computers how to recognize faces, how to recognize objects, how to recognize animals, cars, traffic signals, fingerprints, medical images. Some of the best example. Can you tell me one of the best example for recognizing the objects and everything? One of the best thing in the world.
Driverless.
Yes, sir.
Yes, self Tesla company, self-driving car. So in the self-driving car, you designed a mechanism to drive, but the car need to know where the object is, who is coming. It is animal, right, right, animal, car, anything is there, any object is there need to be identified, right? Some of the best examples for the computer vision is face unlocks, Google Photos, Instagram filters. It apply the filters, automatic number plate detection, cancer detection, self-driving cars, airport face recognition. These are the some of the examples of the computer vision. So computer vision. So as the name suggests, what is the vision means? Giving eyes to computers. What is the vision means? Computer vision means giving eyes to computers. What is the vision means? Giving eyes to
Eyes to
com.
computer.
That's what the meaning of this. Are you clear about this? Any doubt about the computer vision, machine learning, natural language processing, computer? So both these things, both natural language processing and computer vision are called as the deep learning. What do we call? Deep learning.
Deep learning.
So we have the first one is the machine learning. Second one is deep learning. What is the third one? Recommendation engines. What is the third one? Sir, recommendation. The fourth one, as per you, the fourth one, recommendation system. Now, any questions, any doubt about three? Any doubt, please let me know. Please let me know. Any doubt about these three? Anand, are able
No,
to
sir.
follow me?
No doubt.
Dinesh, are able to follow me? Vishnu,
Yes, yes, sir.
Kalyan, Karthik, Kusuma,
Yes, sir.
Ketam Rajeshwari, Srinivas, Venkatramana, Venugopal, Vineet, Veerababu, Somanath Reddy, Kasi Reddy, Shiva, Tanmay, Sai Tarun, Krishnavamshi, Rajita. Perfect. Now, mm, now the next one is recommendation. Recommendation system. Recommendation. Recommendation. What is the meaning? As the name suggests, recommending. Recommendation. Right. This is everyone's favorite topic, guys. For everyone. So Amazon using, everyone are using. Why does YouTube always know what I want to watch? How does YouTube know always what I want to watch? Sometimes it knows better than me. How? How
Sir,
does
as per
YouTube?
previous content we have seen.
Yes. Suppose you watch Python content, AI content, machine learning content, data science for 1 week. Tomorrow onwards, from last 1 week, let's say you're watching Python, AI, YouTube, like machine learning, data science for 1 week. From tomorrow onwards, YouTube start recommending you Python, AI, coding, technology videos. Did anyone sit and recommended them?
No.
Did anyone sit and recommend them? No. Python analyzed your watch history. What Python analyzed? Python analyzed your watch history. What like search history, watch time. Based on the search history, watch time, then it predicted what will make you to stay longer in YouTube. Some of the best example where recommendation systems are being used in the real world, like Amazon, Flipkart, Netflix, Spotify, Instagram Reels, Facebook feeds, Swiggy suggestions, Zomato, even Amazon saying customer also brought. For example, if I take this, let me say one example. Hmm, Amazon. Let's say example. Let's say what is your favorite to buy? Of course, I did not buy. I mean, I've not logged in anything. It is a US account. So let's say if you're in India, change the currency to Indian rupees. Okay. Change the currency, Indian rupees. For example, I bought this kitchen appliance. For example, like, so let's say I'm taking this. I don't know what is this something. Right. What is the price of this one? What is this? Okay. So you are looking here. So it says that if you buy this customer, customer who also this item also viewed. See, look into here. This item. Maybe you can better to understand laptop. Better to understand laptop. Right. So let's say I'm taking the laptop, write something AI Copilot, something like this. Right. Write something as a laptop. So it given the specifications, it given everything, right? It given the specifications, it given the hard disk, it given the choosing the hard disk, I told 2 TB, 1 TB, something I've taken, right? 2 TB, Ryzen 9, right? Brand name, right? About this item, they given all the details. So so frequently these are items people have started buying it. Similarly, right? Right. They given all these things. So manufacturing all these things, they given the details, all the details. So similar brands, customer reviews, everything they have. See, look into here. Top 10 similar items also. Top 10 similar items. Right? Right. This how they given the all the similar. So along with this, people also similar by this. Right? This is how called as recommending the product. So now any questions, any doubt? Right? These many people. Yes, please. Right? So this is the where recommendation systems come into the picture. This is the way recommendation systems comes into the picture. Am I right? Now, any questions, any doubt? Right. So recommendation system means suggesting what you may like based on your previous behavior. Right? That is what the mean. So do you think your close friend will able to understand your behavior, how you behave?
Yes.
Hmm. Right. So now let me ask a simple question. Let's say, hmm, now let's say, final one is the AI automation and agents. Suppose every day your mother tells you, close the gate, switch off lights, fill water bottles, lock the door. Have you ever felt, imagine you automatically do all these things without being reminded.
Yes, sir.
So our mothers, our fathers every day tells, hey, close the gate, switch off the lights, fill water bottle, lock the door, bring this one, brought this one like this. So imagine ever bot automatically do all this without being reminded. So that is the where AI agents being come into the picture. Here the term automation means doing repetitive tasks work automatically. Doing repetitive work automatically. AI agent means not only doing the work, repetitive work, but also making the decision. So now let me tell you what is the automation and AI agent doing repetitive work automatically with the help of agent make that work, make the decision, make the making the decision also. Google Maps. What is the Google Maps using for? What is the purpose Google Maps being used in the real life? I hope everyone being used the Google Map. For what purpose we use the Google Map?
Location.
Which
To find
location?
the
Choose the
way,
best route, right?
desired
Can I
location.
u- can I use a word called choose the best route?
Yes.
Yes.
For what purpose are we going to use for ChatGPT?
To get the best output.
Best output.
Answer questions, right? Email auto reply, robot vacuum cleaner, bank fraud detection, hospital appointment, warehouse robots, voice assistant. Simple, right? These are the where AI automation and AI agents can be used in the real world. Automation means do exactly what I told. AI agent means think, plan, act, and improve. So let me tell you, simple to say, automation means do exactly what is told. AI agent means think, plan, act, and improve. Think, plan, act, and improve. Right. That is what the meaning of it will think, it will plan, it will act, and also improve the work which is being assigned to the agent. Now, the finally, to perform all these things for machine learning, natural processing, computer vision, recommended system, all these things, the major important tools are being used in the real world. The major important tools or libraries being used with the help of Python is like NumPy. NumPy, right? NumPy will give you the calculate the mathematical purpose. So NumPy being used to perform the mathematical calculation. Suppose if you have marks of 10 lakh students, can you calculate average manually? All the 10 lakh students.
No, sir. Difficult.
Difficult, right? NumPy performs huge mathematical calculations very fast. So NumPy act like as your calculator of Python. Now, Pandas, what is the purpose? Suppose school has 50,000 students. So for 50,000, to store all the information of 50,000 students, like name of the student, attendance, fees, class, parent name, right? If you keep all the information in a table, do you think searching manually is it possible? Maybe it can be possible, but it may take a lot of time. So with the help of Pandas, we organize, we apply the filters. I want only 8th class students. I want only 10th class students. I want only 12th class students. I want only BTech student. And to analyze the data. So how much revenue being generated from 8th class? How much revenue being generated? How much the amount we received from 8th class student? What is the pending amount from 8th class student? What is the pending amount from 9th class student? Like that, we analyze the data. So this act as a superpower, like a who is the superpower? So kids, my kid used to tell some superpower like Batman. What else we have? He used to tell some name. I could not able to recall. What else? Who is having superpower?
Superman, Thor.
Power
Super
Rangers, Superman.
Superman, Thor, and all. So Excel
Yes.
with Pandas is nothing but Excel with superpowers like Superman, Thor, like blah blah blah. Right? That is what the Pandas. SKLearn, Scikit-learn. What is the purpose of Scikit-learn? If you want to build models, machine learning models on loan approval, house price prediction, student results prediction, instead of writing everything from scratch, so it is a ready-made tool to build this, right? To build the application. TensorFlow, which is created by Google, right? Suppose you want to create a chat GPT, self-driving car, medical AI, large AI models, TensorFlow helps. The background of GenAI model, AI agents, and agentic AI, the background is either PyTorch or TensorFlow. Most of the models, Llama models, like AI models and everything, PyTorch. PyTorch was developed by Facebook. TensorFlow was developed by the Google. TensorFlow helps to build the deep learning applications. Right? Right. Now, next one is PyTorch. What is the PyTorch? So PyTorch is used by the OpenAI. Like OpenAI means ChatGPT, Meta, right? Universities, and everyone for building advanced AI, right? Like advanced AI means like AI agents, agentic AI, GenAI, and everything there is. So in our course, PyTorch is really, really important. If you want to build AI applications instead of using the existing one, you must learn PyTorch and TensorFlow. These topics is going to be covered in our course. Okay. Now, now tell me, when you start the class, what do you think about the Python? Everyone thought about Python is a programming language when you start the class. Am I right? But after learning all these things, you can see that Python is everywhere. When a Netflix recommends a movie, background Python is working. When your phone unlocks, background Python is working. When ChatGPT answers, the background Python is working. When Google Map finds the fastest route, the background Python is working. When Amazon recommends the products, what is working in the background? Python is working. Python is no more just a coding language. It has become the language, become the language of artificial intelligence. It is the language, go-to language for AI. So if you want to be an expert in AI, if you want to be survive in this industry, if you want to get highest package or good package, right, you must learn a basic programming language. That is what Python. Okay. Now, any questions, any doubt about this slide before I move on to the next slide?
So I have one question.
Yes, please.
Like I just need to know difference whether it is same or not. Like nowadays people are saying AI agents and agentic AI. Is that the same people are saying, or agentic AI is something different?
Sir, AI agent means only one
Ah,
agent.
okay,
Agentic AI means multiple agents. And all the
okay,
agents working together with the coordination. That is called agentic AI.
okay,
For example, let's say you got a 3 days of holidays, you want to go to a Goa trip
okay.
under the budget of 15,000 rupees. What is the budget?
15,000.
15,000 rupees. What one agent does, one agent looks booking the hotels. One agent book your flight tickets,
Mm-hmm.
searching the flights and book. Another agent plan your trip, which places need to visit,
Mm-hmm.
right? Another
Yes,
agent allocating the budget for each day and all. So now how many
yes.
agents became? So how many agent is working for your task? Four agents.
Four
So
agents.
so there should be a coordination in all the four agents, right? And
Yes,
finally, you need to get a better result.
yes.
That better result, everything can be achieved with the help of agentic AI.
Okay, okay. So agentic AI is not covered in this.
No, it will be covered in the course.
Okay, okay. I just asked
So
you.
that's what I explained. Agentic AI, right?
Yeah,
Agentic AI
yeah.
course only.
Okay. And like,
Hmm.
do we work on all these concepts each project, like NLP, computer vision, and all? from everything whether we work on each project.
In the class?
Yeah, in this.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
Yes, we are working. We are going to work.
okay.
We are going to work. Without that, how do we know that? We should
That's like
work.
about computer vision and also.
It will be covered the course, sir. If you did not cover, you can ask me end of the day.
Correct. Yeah, sure. I just asked you.
It will be covered. Okay, perfect. Now let's see. Now few people have a doubt. Now people are, sir, you have explained that how Python is being used for the data science. How Python being used for the data science. Now look into here. How Python being used for the data science. So there are the many programming languages, as you observed that. Like, can you tell me what are the other programming languages we have? Like
Java.
Java,
Java, C,
C++,
C++,
R language,
R.
JavaScript. Why are we using, why are we learning Python for data science? So let's imagine tomorrow, Reliance, let's take an example, TCS hires 100 data science. Will they ask you to write 5,000 lines of Java code?
No.
No. Will they ask you to solve business problems quickly?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Data science is not about writing more code. It is all about solving problems faster. Means problem is business problem. That's why Python become king of the data science. Now you may ask a question, sir, why Python? Why not Excel? As I told, imagine a company has sales data for 100 customers. Can Excel can able to handle?
Yes,
No,
sir.
it has some
For 100 it can.
limitations.
100 it can.
Yes.
Imagine what if Amazon gives you data of 1 billion records? 1 billion. 1 billion means how many records? 1 billion means how many records? 1 billion. 1 million means
100 crore.
what?
100
1
crore.
1 million means 100 crores. Huh?
10 lakh,
Yes.
10 lakh.
10 lakh.
1 million means 10
1
lakh.
million means 10 lakh. 1
1
billion
billion
means
means
yes, 100 lakh.
100 crores. Now,
500 crore.
now, 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 okay. Now, any questions, any doubt? Let me ask you one simple question. Let me ask you one simple question. Just give me. So, 100 crores of record. Now, can you able to open Excel 1 billion records?
No.
No, sir.
No.
No.
No, sir, no.
Excel can able to support up to 1 million records only. It will not support for 1 billion record. Excel is like a small notebook. Python is like a entire digital office that can process millions of records in minutes. Millions of records in minutes. If you want to process billions of records, instead of Python, we can use PySpark, Python Spark. That's why companies prefer to use Python rather than Excel. Right. Now, suppose your mother asks you to make tea. There are two ways. One method. What is the way best way to make the tea? Bring the water, measure sugar, measure tea powder, boil, filter, and serve. These are two. What is the another way? Automatic. One button, same the result. That is the way Python is automatic. So Pythons have large community. What does the meaning of large community? Majority of the people supports the Python language.
So just to, can I ask one question?
Yes.
So as you said, Python, like Excel handles 1 million. So Excel stores the data 1 million, or you can say 10,000, 50,000 rows in it. So does Python also stores somewhere in it or use some libraries to store the 1 billion data, something like that?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
Okay, the question is, sir, in Excel, we get 10,000, 50,000 rows of data is getting stored in it. Okay, and in Python, as you said, so billions of data is there. So, does it store by using some library, or do we
No,
have
no,
anything?
Python never store in their inside. They don't have
Okay,
storage, Python.
right, right,
Where Python stores the data, Python do not have a database to store the data. Data always being
exactly.
stored in the database.
Right, sir,
So
right.
Python connects with the database
Hmm.
and
Okay.
then process the data by hitting the database.
Okay, so sir, the second thing that I wanted to ask, we will be also learning about API calling and everything, because if it is storing somewhere, then API needs
Definitely,
to.
definitely API calling is required. So
Okay,
without API, API building is also required for GenAI models and agentic AI models.
right, right, right. Okay, sir.
Without that, we cannot do that. We cannot build API. There is a API. We are going to cover the fast API
Okay, okay,
building as well as the using of the fast API. How to call the API and all everything will be covered in the course.
fine, sir, fine.
Okay. So now let me ask the question. Now library. So these are the libraries. These are the different libraries. NumPy, Pandas, Scikit, Matplotlib, Seaborn. Imagine you want to build a house. Imagine you want to build a house. Do you manufacture bricks? Do you manufacture cement? Do you
No, sir.
manufacture steel? Do you manufacture glass? What do you do?
No, we'll
We
buy
don't
it
do
from
any
the
of the stuff.
respective.
You'll buy from ready-made materials, right? Similarly, the way you buy this ready-made material, similarly, Python already gives ready-made libraries. Instead of writing from scratch, we simply use them. Like the way how do we use glass, how do we use cement, how do we use bricks and everything. Similarly, we use ready-made libraries for our work. Instead of building from scratch, in order to build a from scratch, it may take a lot of time. Right now, yes, go ahead. Large community. Large community mean, right? Suppose you assume that your bike breaks down. Which bike is safer? One that one mechanic, only one mechanic can repair. Suppose, let me ask you a question. Do you know the car of Lamborghini? Lamborghini.
Yes, yes, sir.
So, do you think everyone can repair the Lamborghini car? Every mechanic?
No, no.
No,
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 If you get
unfortunately.
any repair, where you need to go?
We have to go to
same
that
sir.
particular person itself.
You need to go to the authorized service center of
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. Suppose let's take an example of Toyota or Suzuki. If you get any repair, do you think a roadside mechanic will repair it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Now tell me, like which one is a large community? Lamborghini or Suzuki?
Suzuki.
Exactly. Similar to this, Python has the millions of developers worldwide. How many of them? Millions of developers worldwide. When you face a problem, someone has already solved it. You simply search like GitHub, ChatGPT, Stack Overflow, YouTube, documentation, right? Someone is always there to help. Someone is always there to help, right? Right. Okay. Suppose, imagine anyone recently married, maybe less than a year or less than 2 years. Anyone recently married?
Sir, myself, sir.
Who, madam? Bharati. Madam, if you
Yes.
don't mind, can I ask you one question?
Okay, sir.
Do you know how to, do you know cooking?
Yes, sir.
From day one, before marriage also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose you want to be, your husband asks you to cook something called prawns. Do
Hmm.
you know how to cook the prawns?
No, sir. I'll search in YouTube, sir.
You search in
YouTube.
YouTube. Yes, exactly. So, right. Similarly, you're learning cooking. One teacher teach you. Now imagine 10 lakh chefs helping you, which is easier. So in YouTube, there are the n number of chefs n number of people who is helping to cook, right? Who is helping to cook. That is the where your community, large community will help you. Okay, okay, okay. Now let me ask you one example. So where we using Python? Which companies do you know using the Python? Google, right? Right.
Instagram.
Instagram, Spotify, NASA, OpenAI, and everything, right? So imagine you have two carpenters. You know the carpenters, right?
Yes.
One carpenter is only hammer. What is that? Only hammer. The second one has hammer, drill, saw, measuring tape, electric cutter. Who finishes the work faster?
Second one.
Second one. Why?
He has all the tools which
All
really
equipment, sir.
helpful to make the things.
Right? The second carpenter. Similar to that, Python is also exactly like that. It does not come alone. It comes with thousands of ready-made tools. The tools are called as the libraries. Like for example, NumPy is one library, Pandas is another library, Scikit-learn is another library, Matplotlib is another library, Seaborn is another library. That's why for AI purpose we have chosen the Python. Don't think that guys we are just learning another programming language. You are learning the language that powers the Google search, Netflix, recommendations, Instagram, ChatGPT, self-driving cars, and modern AI system. This is highly, highly useful language for our course in our real life. That's it. So let me stop here. Tomorrow I will explain you about the what is the libraries, what is the why use Python for data science, and all we will explain in detail. Job opportunities and all. Right? And different versions of Python we will discuss. Any questions in the meantime? Any doubts? Any questions? Any doubt? Yes, Dinesh, go ahead, please.
Sir, I have
Srinivas,
one general.
yes, go
It's
ahead.
not about today's topic. Today's topic is well and good. I understood everything. Have like general question. Can I ask?
Yes, please.
So regarding designation, I just want to know that hierarchy of this, whether a developer is a bigger position or something like I end up site practitioner senior and decision practitioner senior analyst. So which is
Sir,
the
hmm.
fair role, sir?
Sir, in India, especially in
Yeah.
India,
Mm.
I'm just talking about only India,
Yeah.
depends on company to company,
Hmm.
designation will change.
Okay.
Suppose if you go to TCS, first
Okay.
they will give you software engineer.
Okay.
You are a data scientist, still they will give software engineer. So after
Mm-hmm.
software engineer, they will give a designation of IT analyst.
Mm.
That means company to company it may vary, sir. Suppose if
Okay.
you go to my company, first we have
Mm.
a role of analyst.
Mm.
Next is the senior analyst.
In case of
Okay, not in case, not in case where I am
okay.
working currently.
Which company, sir? I want to know.
I'm working in HSBC.
HSBC. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
now there we have another thing after manager, senior manager,
Yes.
associate director, director, executive director, vice president, senior vice president, head of like vertical. So
Mm-hmm.
what I mean to say that it is a purely depends on company to company.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot tell that one role is bigger, another role is not bigger.
No, but
Ultimately,
yeah.
yeah, please.
No, what I'm trying to say is because the work role will be different, right? Because the person who is a developer, he was developing in AI chatbots and everything, deploying this thing. But as an practitioner, what they have mentioned designation means like making a decision based on the data, like analyzing data, reports creations, this kind of things. So when person is having already AI developer, why he wants to join as an I kind of practitioner? That's my question, sir.
See, developer only develop the things.
Huh.
Practitioner, along with the development, you can also connect with the business people, stakeholders, communicate the results with the business,
Mm,
and also improve the business, where AI engineer
mm,
does not. That is the only the difference.
mm, mm, mm. Okay, okay.
But
Sure, sir.
strongly, I suggest we are not looking to the. I mean, don't look into the designation name. Look,
No,
always
sir. Why
learn
I
the.
ask this because, why I ask this because I was just searching like in Accenture there is a definition of INFSI practitioner, decision senior analyst, and I saw like profile people in LinkedIn who were about that profile. The people who already worked as an AI developer they have joined for the designation. So I thought because I have an interview today with that, but I'm planning to postpone it. Very good question.
Okay. Try it. What is there wrong to postpone? Why you
But
need to postpone?
I'm not prepared, right, sir? Because I should be prepared, right? At least not prepared much.
Okay.
What might be asking in that, sir? Because I'm not sure. Because I need if someone that day I thought to connect with someone. Like if somebody is working, can get insights, right?
Hmm.
That's right, sir.
Okay.
What might be asked in those like in that
Sir,
role, sir?
without JD, I cannot confirm, sir.
Can I send you the JD, sir?
So you are not attending. What is the point to tell now? You are not prepared also.
Okay, okay. No, like short term you can prepare now. This is first round, I think. This is first round.
First it, I can answer the questions if you have any doubts.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next
Sure.
question, please. Next question, please. Abhishek, do you have any questions? Akbar Hussain, Bala Vishwanath, Bharati, Gopi Krishna, Kalyan, Karan, Kencha, Karthik, Mano, Pranav, Sai
Sir,
Taran.
there is
Ah.
no major change, but a small thing that I wanted to ask, sir.
Uh-huh.
How can Python be used for automation? Like in many of our, you can say, work to day-to-day activities in the companies, I can see that many developers are being hired, or you can say some people are
Mm,
getting
mm,
assigned the
mm,
task
mm, mm,
to get
mm.
automation done using
See,
Python
what
script.
they does, see, automation means this automation, the name, as I already mentioned, the name suggests that automating the repetitive work. For
Okay.
example, you are using a credit card. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say you are in the every month and you'll get the bill, right? Then bill
Mm-hmm.
generated, right?
Right.
So, right, the bill generated based on your account ID or based on your customer ID, right?
Right.
So on this customer ID, how many transactions do happened? What is how many date? How many credited? How much is paid and everything. So manually to extract all the information customer wise difficult, right?
Yes.
What they does, they will create one user defined code,
Okay.
set of code with the help of def functions, with the help of hoops, and then a month end just they change the name, month name, and customer ID.
Mhm.
Automatically it will give the generate the bill.
Okay. Okay.
That's what
Oh,
that kind of purpose we use the automation. Understood the example wise?
right, sir. Right. I got it.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Next question.
post
Ah,
learning these things, even we would be able to do the scripting part as well as the automation part.
yes, we
Uh,
do.
yeah.
Hmm. Now, any questions, any doubt, please? Okay, guys. Thank you. If no questions, we will connect tomorrow with much more examples and all.
Thank you so much,
Sure,
sir.
sure. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You.
Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye bye.